Hi and welcome back. We have a very special treat for you today. So I just recently got my second and final COVID vaccine, so my arm's feeling a little bit sore, and I figure, hey, what better than to kill the pain with a painkiller? So this might be a couple stories today, and I'm going to try not to go too in-depth because I don't want to bore you with the stories because I know you're really just here to see me mess up. But rest assured, I am not going to do that either. So, what we're going to start off with is, as I said, we're going to start off with a painkiller. This is a drink that was originally designed, created at the Sandy Dollar Bar in, I don't know, like 70, 71, somewhere around then. This is a unique cocktail in the fact that it's actually copyrighted. Later on, Pussers actually went and copyrighted this drink. So if you get this at a bar, technically it does have to have Pussers in. And honestly, when I get this in a bar, I really do want it to have Pussers in. As you're going to see later, this drink really needs a rum that can stand up to it. And something like Mount Gay or Appleton's is just going to get completely lost and make this a one-dimensional drink. If somebody is subbing, you really want to know what you're subbing in. And when I say that, so this is a unique rum as well. As we all know, drinking was a very common thing on naval ships, on ships, and up until the Civil War, there were rations on U.S. Navy ships, but then some admiral decided that, I don't know, like drinking was bad or something stupid. The Navy, or the Royal Navy, kept up their rum rations, a daily rum ration, up until the 70s as well, and it was the pusser who would actually give out rum rations. I think it was like a pint of rum a day, which would be amazing. And a lot of our drinks come from that, but the British Navy stopped that in the 70s, sold off the recipe, and Pussers bought it, and so this is what we're working with. We're using a British Virgin Island rums, which is where the Sandy Dollar Bar is, so I think it's a good mix. But anyways, we're going to just go ahead and get to it. We're going to start off with 1 ounce of this Coco Real cream of coconut. I like to start off with this first. Make sure you give it a good shake because it's really thick. If you don't give it a good shake, it's actually going to separate in here, and you're going to end up with cream and then this real thin sweet water, and that's not what you want. But I like to start off with this because since it is so thick, my next thing I'm going to use are 2 citruses that will hopefully help clean out my measuring cup a little bit. So we're going to use 1 ounce of orange juice. This is actually fresh squoze from the tree, so front yard to table. We're going to use 4 ounces of pineapple juice. This is not fresh squeezed. This is fresh can squeezed. And by fresh can squeezed, I mean I poured it out of a can like last week or something, so close enough, right? And then the last thing, there are 3 types of painkillers. There's the 2, 3, and the 4. 2 is 2 ounces of Pussers, 3 is 3 ounces, 4 is 4 ounces. Because we are responsible people, we're going to go ahead and do the 2. Nice. 1, 2 ounces. And 2 ounces. Just so you know, that's the 4. 4 ounces. Here we go. Throw it in here. Give it a nice shake. Alright, that should be good. Hopefully you want to get that all mixed up, kind of frothy. And then you can serve it in whatever you want. I'll strain that water out. It's been sitting there for a while. You can serve this in whatever you want, but my favorite is if you go on to the Pussers, you can get one of these, or you can go to an estate sale and you can find a really old one with the navel toast. Either way, I think this is the perfect mug for one of these. Makes me feel like I'm on a boat again. On a boat. On a boat. Alright. Ooh, perfect. Should stop sending vape. And then finally you want to garnish with some nutmeg. In a pinch once I use pumpkin spice seasoning. and that was actually pretty good. But you want to go ahead and use some ground nutmeg, throw that on there. I'll give you a nice, round it out. I can already feel the pain in my shoulder leaving. Cheers.